Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining me today. Uh, I am going to be sharing meditation first today. So if you are having a hard day, I just felt in my heart that I needed to just go right into a meditation. Um, you know, it's funny. The thought came to my mind this morning as I prepared to make dinner for my family. I got an instant pot for my birthday. And if you have one of those, I'm just learning how to use it. And if you have any ideas of how to use it, I'd be happy to take any ideas, recipes, and all of that. So thinking about my instant pot, the thought came to my mind, or the question came to my mind: have you ever felt like you're in a pressure cooker? And that is why I want to go straight to the meditation today. Thanks for joining me for Wednesday with Wendy. I do this weekly at 10 o'clock, and I post the recording, the edited version, on YouTube, from YouTube onto Facebook, and you can catch it there later if you'd like. So back to the pressure cooker. Life gets crazy sometimes, and I'm speaking to you moms specifically about how to handle life when you feel like the tension is rising up your shoulders, up your neck, and you just feel like you just want to shut down and you don't want to face going to work and having to talk to people and showing up for other people and doing things showing up for your family, and doing all the things for everybody else. And on top of it all, sometimes, when we have those pressure cooker days, we would love to get to the gym to diffuse, but we just don't have time to do it. And I know what it feels like to be there. I've been in your shoes. So on those days that you just wake up knowing that it's going to be a rough day and you just have to get through it, I have to tell you that I have been in that situation multiple days at a time. When a compilation, I guess you'd say, it piles up, and the stress gets worse, and the tension gets worse, and your back, feels it, your chest feels it. You start breathing more shallow, and you hold back on your voice. You don't allow your voice to open up and speak because you're afraid of what might come out. The list goes on, because not only do you have those feelings inside of moments of fear that you might blow up at any moment, like even the littlest things, like the dog barking. With the dog barking just sets you off, and you're just like, and your jaw like locks up, and just any slight movement, like somebody coming up behind you and startling you, and you're like, oh my gosh, just please don't do that, and really, I am one of those people who are super sensitive. And if you are like me, who are super sensitive and super aware of your surroundings, this kind of stuff can affect you a lot deeper, it just weighs a lot heavier. It feels like you're screaming inside. And if we allow that to build up over time, then we tend to revert to controlling trying to control more, to hold on more. So it's the opposite energy of letting go, releasing at ease, and gentleness and compassion, and approaching stress with compassion and love, because the pressure cooker is intense. I have tinnitus, and so for me, personally, the stress causes the tinnitus to get worse. So there's, a lot of us have these underlying issues, health issues that stress can trigger that health issue and make it, just blow it up, and we know how to prevent those flare-ups, but it's so often that we let life, we don't approach life in a preventative energy. So this is why I wanted to go right into the meditation, because I want to spend a little bit more time getting quiet, releasing the tension, diffusing the pressure, releasing the tension from shoulders and neck, and opening up the hands, because it's interesting when we are in that energy of that tense energy, we tend to hold tension in our fists and our forearms, and it prevents us from being able to do our jobs on the computer and anything that you might be doing with your hands. It makes the repetitive motion work harder. So letting go of the tension in the hands, letting go of the tension in the shoulders and neck, because when we hold back on, I feel like we have to hold back on those outbreaks of emotion, it kind of hangs out right here in the neck, right? And it weighs heavy on the shoulders. So, I did write down a few notes yesterday, and I was just trying to tune into what I needed to share with you today. Drama really just came up for me, and so I was just prompted in that stillness that I was able to capture yesterday, to guide you through a release of drama, and clear your beliefs, that clear the old beliefs, old energy, that those memories that come up, that you that the cycle of stress that comes up in your life. Release that old energy, and recover from the trauma that is stored in our tissues, and the hips and the chest and the neck, shoulders, arms are very common areas to hold that old traumatic energy. And oh shoot, I forgot to turn on my headphones. I'm going to do that right now, real quick. Turn on my microphone. So, sorry, I forgot to get my voice. I was kind of quiet at first, so sorry I didn't get this on right away. Anyway, so with my notes yesterday, I was just prompted to guide you through a meditation that helps you deal with the drama of life, the drama that causes you to be super sensitive, the drama that causes you to just leave me alone. And the drama that makes you just want to go back into bed and just hide and curl up in a ball. The drama that makes you, revert to your, your primal instincts, like the mama bear primal instincts. You're like hunter, gatherer, protector of your children, protector of yourself. And, those are the kinds of things that it's just part of life, and we can't stop it from happening. But what we can do, when we don't have time to go out for a good workout at the gym, when we don't have time to sit down to have your cup of tea, which I did make, when you don't have time and you're just in a hurry to the schedule just seems like it's piling up, and the kids come to you with new things to add to your list, and you don't have any food in the fridge because you feel like you're getting eaten out of house and home, and so just going from one thing to the next. And these are the kinds of things that we can't ignore. We can't just say, you know what, I'll just get through it. I'll just a lot of time, this is what I do. I lock down my jaw, I get quiet, and I just get through my day. And what I'm wanting to suggest is that we approach our day with a different, notice that kind of energy coming into our life, and notice, how sensitive we are, and be compassionate towards ourselves, and be forgiving that, this is a messy, hard day, and forgive yourself for maybe like blowing up at your kids, or, having that argument with your husband. Just, it's not worth beating yourself up over. So today the meditation is around letting go of beating yourself up for the drama that maybe you're blaming yourself for, feeling guilty that you can't fit everything into your schedule, feeling guilty that maybe you have to miss one of your kids' events, and releasing the energy, the old energy that triggers you into thinking that you have to be everything for everyone and give, and that there's no time left for you. And really I'm going to take you through this meditation because I keep repeating myself, I'm sorry. Because it's the easiest, simplest way to get out of your head and into your heart. Putting on that piece of your favorite calming music, and putting your headphones in for 5 minutes, and breathing, taking deep breaths, and deciding, making a decision, what, today is a hard day. It's okay. It's okay that, I still love myself despite the craziness in my life. So I just want to go right into that right now. The more we acknowledge that, the messiness of life, when we sit down to just notice that life is messy, and we acknowledge that it's hard, and just breathe into it. Breathe into that knowing that it's temporary, and we're going to shift your energy and fill up your heart with love and compassion for yourself, and let go of the guilt, let go of the need to please everyone, the need to get that gratification, the instant gratification. So if you relate to this at all, then this meditation is for you. It's an energy healing meditation. And the color that we're focusing on is the color jade. If you can see this color. It's the color of healing, the color of wellness. It's the color of your heart chakra. And connecting to that color, and just imagining as you sit, I want you to find a comfortable spot to sit down. This meditation is going to be about 10 minutes long, so not too long. Just to get you centered, grounded, and clear out the drama, clear out the control, the need to be everything for everyone, and to be that the perfect mom that you wish you could be, but it's impossible to achieve. So just settle into your chair right now. And acknowledge this next 10 minutes as a time of recovery. Tune into the areas of your body right now that you're feeling a flare-up happening. People can't see it on the outside, but you can feel it on the inside. You just know, because you know your body, you've had it for a long time. So tune into that area that you feel the flare-up starting to bubble up. And just close your eyes and relax your jaw. Kind of let your jaw drop a little bit. Let your chin drop a little bit. Relax your tongue across the roof of your mouth. Relax the muscles around your eyes, so you kind of just like allow them to just roll up a bit, and so that your focus is between your eyebrows, your third eye area. And imagine you're surrounded by it could be even a sphere, a crystal, shiny crystal, a cloud. Just surround yourself with that bright green jade that I showed you from the card. Imagine it behind you. Imagine the color on the sides of you, front of you, above you, and below you. Letting your jaw drop with every exhale. Letting your shoulders drop with the next exhale. And just sensing your breath as you inhale on the tip of your nose, the cool sensation on the tip of your nose. Using your senses to feel your breath as you inhale and exhale, feeling the warm air at the top of your throat. Just inhaling and exhaling if you can through your nose. If not, you can use your mouth to breathe. No particular way to breathe, just notice and acknowledge that area that's bubbling up inside of you that needs to be nurtured. Needs to be nurtured like the way you would nurture a child in pain, your child in pain, or you would scoop them up and hug them and just be with them. So this is what you're doing today for yourself. You're nurturing the pain, the uncomfortableness that you're feeling inside. And as you inhale, pull that green jade light into that area of discomfort. And if you need a little bit of extra help in focusing in that area, you can put your hands over the top of the area. If it's your lower back and the back, just put your hands on the front of your belly. If it's the back of your shoulder, just reach around underneath your arm and just put your hand underneath your arm, feeling your breath into that space under your hand. Pulling in the green light. Deepening your breath, pulling it deeper into your belly. Feeling the peacefulness of your breath. Connect with the calm of your breath. Your breath is such a natural, automatic thing to connect with. Allow it to bring you peace and calm. Now rest your hands on your lap with your hands open, just your palms open to the sky. And acknowledging all the things that you've been holding on to, the things that you would like to, that you wish were different in your life. Acknowledging the things that shake you up, that tick you off. Acknowledging all the times that you felt like you had to hold back your voice. Acknowledging all the times that you just had to put your hands in your pocket and shut your mouth and walk away. And acknowledging all the times that you didn't put your hands in your pocket and shut your mouth and walk away. Just acknowledge it. Don't judge yourself for it. Just know that. Just know it. See it. With your open hands, you see it. You see those things in your mind's eye, in your hands. You feel like you've been dealt a bad hand from time to time. And just sit with it for a minute, a few seconds. Sit with all those feelings that you've felt. If this was different, then I wouldn't feel this way. If that was different, I wouldn't be doing that. I wish this was different. I wish that was different. See all those things. You feel the guilt over that you've beaten yourself up for all the things that all the situations and circumstances that have wrung you dry, completely drained your energy. And there's just nothing left inside to give. But you still feel like you have to give everything to everyone. Because that's your job. That's just the way life is, right? It's what life is handed to you. See those things that weigh you down in your hands right now. Gather them up. And put them in a laundry basket. This is a way to air out your laundry without having to actually do it. Put those things in a laundry basket and take that laundry basket by the handles, strong grips. Because that strong grip represents holding on to those things. It's so hard. It's so hard, right? To hold on to it. And maybe you just need to take a deep breath, just like I did. Now notice in your body that maybe you're not holding on to it just with your hands on that basket, but somewhere else in your body. Acknowledge where you're holding that energy. Is it near or in the same place? That your health shows up every once in a while and it takes a nosedive? Is it the same place? Maybe it's not the same place. Maybe it's someplace else that you had no idea you're holding on to this stuff. And maybe it's a pain that just creeps up to you on you once in a while and you're like, oh, that was just my workout. I thought that I was holding on to that pain in my hip because I had a hard workout. Or, like one of those times where you bent over to pick up your actual physical laundry basket and you stand up and it doesn't weigh much, but you suddenly feel that pain, that sharp pain. So as you gather those things, those pieces of laundry that you just don't like, they're just dirty, putting them in the laundry basket. And you're acknowledging where you might be holding on to those things and just inside your body. Now, I'm going to ask you to do something with this basket. And for you individually, it might look different depending on your spiritual background, your religious background. But whatever you decide to do with this basket and how you handle who you give it to, you know who you need to give this basket to. I give my basket to the universe. I lift it up, bring it up over my head in my mind's eye, and I let the light of the universe take it from my hands. So for you, it might look different. It feels the same. It feels it's a universal energy that we're working with. Maybe the image is a little different for you that works for you. And whatever that image is, where you receive your light, where the source of your light comes from, is perfect for you. Draw from that source of light and lift up that basket and open up your hands and release it to the light. And take a moment to surround that basket. As you release it, surround the basket with green jade light. Surround it with love and compassion. Saying to the basket as it rises into the light, thank you for showing me. Thank you for showing me the lessons I needed to learn. And I'm ready to let go, release, and be healed. And notice the change of energy in your hands as you bring your hand back down into your lap. Do you notice anything different in your hands and your arms and your body? Do a quick body scan all the way down to your feet. Do you feel a shift of energy? A sense of lightness? Now bring your hands to your heart. And tell yourself, I am loved. I am love. And feel it deep in your heart. Bringing that green light deep into your heart. Healing your heart. Filling it up with light. Filling it up with love. Allow your body to sink a little bit deeper into relaxation. And slowly open your eyes. And remember to take that feeling of compassion throughout your day today. In times, the days that are hard, it is the best thing you can do is find moments where you can have tea with yourself, where you can take a deep breath and connect with the earth, maybe go outside. And ground your energy, connect with your higher power. And let go of the laundry basket. You don't need to air it out. Just lift it up. And do it as often as you need. Do it every day until you feel that sense of lightness. If you didn't feel your body shift into it's like a cool sensation, a lightness, come back to this often. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next Wednesday, and I hope that you will check me out on Meetup, Layton City area Meetup for Moms. We meet up every fourth Wednesday in Layton City area. Check me out on Facebook. My Facebook page, Body Mind Solutions. I have a cool retreat getting in the works for September. We're going to go hang out on the beach, and I'll talk to you soon. Have